because I've always liked this idiom, and for two reasons. One, first one because I like this idiom. Second one because I want to change of work environment, and
Yes.
number three because I want to put my grain of some to make understand the young people that this language is so important to open many doors around the world.
Wow, that's very interesting. Congratulations for that, John.
Thank you.
Okay, John, so we're going to say hello now to Joanna. Hi, Joanna.
Hi, Joanna.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Joanna.
Sorry.
I said, how are you and where are you from?
I'm good. Thanks. I'm from Bogota.
Oh, okay, very good. And what do you do?
I work as a teacher in primary school. In the at the school I work, I teach in fourth, fifth, and sixth grade
Okay.
in primary. Mhm.
And do you teach English or what other subjects?
Sorry, I didn't listen good.
Okay, it's okay. Do you sorry, do you teach English or do you teach other subjects?
No, only English.
Only English right now. Okay. All right. Excellent. So welcome to today's lesson. Today we have the class is about CEPTO preparation. So before we start the class, I just want to ask you, how much do you know about the CEPTO test? So let's start with John.
Okay, teacher. What I know about CEPTO test is that it's a test that we should take for graduate, but no more information about CEPTO, teacher.
Okay. Very good. Thank you so much, John. And
Okay.
Giovanna, what do you know?
I know that CEPTO is a type of exam to review or I don't know evaluate the level in English, and it's a step so to get the degree. But I don't
Very
know
good.
how works.
Okay, so today I'm going to start by showing you a video, okay, to inform you a little bit more about how CEPTO works, okay? So I want you to tell me if you see my screen.
Yes, teacher.
Perfect.
No, I don't.
Joanna doesn't see my screen? Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, Joanna. I think maybe you have to, when that happens, maybe it's because you have the messages open. You have to close the messages. Are you on your cell phone?
No, I on my PC, my laptop.
Yeah.
I only see you when you are speaking, no more. But the sharing screen, no.
Okay, but there's another place. I'm going to share it again, okay? So, one second. Okay. I'm sharing it again. Joanna, I'm going to need you to maybe move some,
Yes, now I can see the
press some. Okay,
screen.
perfect. Okay, perfect. So, let me go to the video again. One moment. So as I said, I'm going to start by showing you a video of the university where they talk about the CEPTO test. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because this part is very important. And it says here that the exam is divided into parts, right? And one of the parts is online, where they evaluate the reading and grammar. And the other part is face-to-face with our tutor, and where you are going to be evaluated on conversation, speaking, and writing. Okay?
Yes,
Hello,
teacher.
can you hear me? All right,
Yes, teacher.
perfect. Okay, so let's continue with the video. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So that's the part of the evaluation, okay, of the exam. As I said, the written part, okay, they're going to see how is your English level in writing and grammar. And today we're not going to work on that. Today I have prepared more speaking conversation, okay, maybe to prepare yourself for the interview. So before we continue, I want to show you this video. And this video tells us what is the B1 level. Remember that you are going to be asked to have a B1 level minimum, yes? So in this video, they are going to explain to us what can a B1 level student do.
Hello there, I am Catherine, English Coordinator at CLL Language Centres. The purpose of video is to help you choose the right language level and to figure out the number of course hours you need to achieve your goals. In this video, we present level B1, also called threshold. In this level, you can maintain a discussion on specific a film, a book, an article, something from a newspaper or television program. You can explain a project or idea, recount an event or a dream, and express your feelings. If you have acquired this level, you have crossed a threshold in your learning. You can have ongoing conversations and give your opinion. If you have the A2 level, it is estimated it will take 120 hours. This is, for example, 4 progressive or intent modules of...
Okay, so we're going to stop right there. And she said something very important. She said a B1 level student is able to express opinions on a movie, a book, an article, etc., right? So that's what we're going to do today. Today, what I'm going to work with you is I'm going to give you a reading, okay, an article, and you are going to express your opinions about that. Ready? So I'm going to share the document with you via Skype. 1 second. Okay, one moment. Let me open it. Is everything clear? Are you listening to me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So one moment, let me open the CEPTO material. Okay, so the topic here is child labor. Tell me if you received the document. Okay, it's a Word document.
Not yet, teacher.
Okay, I think it's downloading. Yes, Joanna already saw it. Joanna, tell me if you can download it easily, okay? All right, and John is also opening it. Good. Okay, so let's start. Could you open it, Giovanna?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. And what about John?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Okay. So the article says, article on child labor, and I'm going to start asking each one of you to read a paragraph, okay? So we're going to start with Giovanna. Giovanna's going to read the first paragraph, then John, and then Joanna again, okay? You can interchange.
Okay.
Is it possible to start, John? Because my washing machine is finishing to.
I
I'm
can,
sorry.
yeah, I can hear that. It's okay. John, go ahead. You can start.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Not all article on child labor. Not all children, excuse me. Not all children in India are lucky to enjoy their childhood. Many of them are forced to work under inhuman conditions, where their miseries know no end. Though there are laws banning child labor, still children continue to be exploited as child labor. It is because the authorities are unable to implement the laws meant to protect children from being engaged as laborers.
Very good. Thank you so much on your reading, John. Now let's see if Giovanna is ready to read the second paragraph.
Okay. Unfortunately, the actual number of child laborers in India goes undetected. Children are forced to work in completely unregulated conditions without adequate food, proper weight, and rest. They are subjected to physical, sexual, and emotional abuse.
Thank you so much, Giovanna. And the last paragraph, John.
Okay. Cause of child labor. Factors such as the poverty, lack of social security, the increasing gap between the rich and the poor have adversely affected children more than any other group. We have failed to provide universal education, which results in children dropping out of school and entering the labor force. Loss of jobs of parents in a slowdown, farmer suicide, armed conflicts, and high costs of healthcare are other factors contributing to child labor.
Thank you so much. Okay. So what happens here? I am going to read it one more time. Yes. And I'm going to read it out loud and slowly so that you can hear my pronunciation and correct some little things. You did a very good reading. There were some little words that maybe we have to work on a little bit more, okay? So pay attention to the pronunciation and you will automatically correct your now. It says, not all children in India are lucky to enjoy their childhood. Many of them are forced to work under inhuman conditions where their miseries know no end. Though there are laws banning child labor, still children continue to be exploited as cheap labor. It is because the authorities are unable to implement the laws meant to protect children from being engaged as laborers. Unfortunately, the actual number of child laborers in India goes undetected. Children are forced to work in completely unregulated conditions without adequate food, proper wages, and rest. They are subjected to physical, sexual, and emotional abuse. Causes of child factors such as poverty, lack of social security, the increasing gap between the rich and the poor have adversely affected children more than we have failed to provide universal education, which results in children dropping out of school and entering the labor force. loss of jobs of parents in a slowdown, farmer suicide, armed conflicts, and high cost of healthcare are other factors contributing to child labor. Okay, so what do we have to do now? The activity that continues now is that I am going to share another document, but this document is for you to take some vocabulary words that I need you to use in the speaking activity. Okay? So these words are the following. I'm going to share the link. One moment, please. I'm going to share with you this link. Please open it. And in this link, you will have many ways of expressing opinions, because we cannot always say the same thing over and over again. I think, and always I think. No, there's many other ways of saying, of expressing opinions. Okay, Giovanna, have you opened the website yet?
Yes, I did.
And John?
No, teacher.
No, it's in the message.
Okay, wait a minute, please.
Okay, Giovanna, while John opens it, I want you to read some of the ways that you can express your opinion.
Not Strat from Germanic rights. Would you accept the phrase? Is this part?
No, no, not that part. I was for only the expressions that I to give my opinion. Yes?
Germany rights.
For example, in my view,
In or what? In my view. I continue to read.
It's not reading. It's not about reading. It's about what phrases can I use when I want to express my opinion. I don't want you to read all this. I want you to just take words that are useful when I want to give an opinion. Yes, for example, in my view or in my opinion. Later on it says, to my mind, reckon. Do you see where it says feel? No?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to share this. I'm going to share the screen one moment. John, did you open the website?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So for example, here, I can say, for example, in my view, here, sorry, in my view, or from my point of view, or in my opinion. Yes? I can say, to my mind, I'm sorry, it doesn't want to copy here. To my mind, I really don't use this one or reckon either. So I'm going to read it from here. Feel. For example, you can say, I feel that I can't agree with you, maybe. Yes. I feel that I have a different opinion. Okay. If you ask me, I don't think you, yes, I am expressing an opinion. If you ask me, to be honest, or you can also say, to be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, okay? As you can see, these are very different ways, and you don't have to always say the same thing. Look what it says here. For academic writing, I can use these ones here. Giovanna, can you read this, please? The ones that I just pointed out.
Sorry, what part I read? As a far, yes, that part.
The one that I am trying to point out here. Let me see. I'm highlighting it in blue. Do you see it?
No.
Where it says, I think that.
Ah, yes. I think that it seems to me that I would argue that I do not believe that I am unconvinced that I do not agree that
Very good. Okay. I am unconvinced, right?
unconvinced.
Unconvinced. Very good.
Unconvinced.
Look at all the different ways that we can express opinions. Now,
Yes,
John,
teacher. Yes, teacher.
yes, can you read these ones here? These are like not only giving opinion, but they are also like agreeing in a little part with the other person. Let's read.
Okay. Of course, some people argue. It's sometimes argue, admittedly, while.
All right. I think it's very necessary to read the example here in order to understand better. Yes, let's read the example, John.
The example is sometimes argued that.
Yes.
Okay. It's sometimes argued that it's possible for conditions in the zoo to replicate the wild animal's natural habit. While this may be feasible for smaller reptiles, it will never be possible, in my view, for the larger animals which needs a increase of space to run around in.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope that you are understanding my point. And finally, here are some expressions that we can use to clarify an opinion. Giovanna, can you please read them?
Well, clarifying an opinion. It may sometimes be necessary to explain a law in greater detail. Useful linking expressions for doing this include: by this I mean, here I'm referring to be more precise, to is to say.
That
Do
is
I
to say,
continue?
okay. No, let's
Continue.
leave it there. Okay, now what is the activity? I am going to give you a topic. I'm going to stop sharing the screen here. Okay, I'm going to give you a topic, and I want each one of you to take a side, okay? A side means if one is going to be to agree, the other person has to disagree. Well, I thought that we had more students today. Unfortunately, we don't have that much students, so we're gonna have to do it this way, okay? But the idea is I want you to express opinions, yes, with using these vocabulary words that we just saw. Okay, is there any question?
No.
Okay, all right, so about the topic child labor, yes, the article that you read, if you want, you can open it one more time. I'm going to ask you to express your opinion about this. So let's start with John.
Okay, teacher. Teacher, do you want to explain
Yes.
my opinion?
Okay, I want you to express your opinion, but remember that I need you to use the, the phrases that we learned, okay, that we just read on the website.
Okay. Okay, in my case, I agree with the article. At the moment that the article said that the government don't have the enough laws for protect the child. I think that this article is so interesting because he is expressing some part that is not according that the society is not according with the government.
Hmm. Okay, what else? But I don't hear you using expressions. Let's see.
No expression.
Okay, don't worry. Wait a second, John.
Okay,
Wait a second. Let's listen to Giovanna and I will go back with you in a moment, okay?
okay.
So I want you to review the website, okay?
Eh,
Look at the phrases one more time. All
okay.
right, Giovanna. Let's start with you.
Okay, I try to do my best. In, from my point of view, um, children in India work as an affair way because they are forced to work uh, in bad condition, and that is and there aren't laws to protect them, or they are not enough to protect to protect them. Yes,
Mhm.
unfortunately, the causes from for this work is in most of cases uh, poverty or lack of social security. I feel um, disappointed, or I am disappointed with this situation. And I think that is not the only place in the world that this situation happens. And I think that is needed to government change the laws to avoid children work in that way. I have to speak more.
No, I think that's perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
Giovanna, congratulations. I'm gonna show, let me see where I can find the happy faces here.
Thank you.
I don't see where is the emoji clapping. There's an emoji clapping, right? But I don't see it. Okay. So I'm going to show you this one. Okay. Good. Excellent, excellent work, Giovanna. As you can see, Giovanna used, from my point of view, she started. Then later on, she said, I feel, yes, I feel disappointed, she said. She's giving an opinion as well. She also used, I think that, okay, to conclude. So that's what I want, okay? That's what I want. That's in the street. Okay, that's what I want. I want you guys to be able to express yourself in anything, yes, but using different expression phrases, not always the same ones. I think, oh, always the same in my opinion. No, different, okay, different. All right. Thank you so much, Joanna. That was a very good job. Now, John, are you ready?
So I want to try it.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Uh, my point of view about the reading is that I had to mind that the reading is talking about the means of security that the society or the government pay to the childs, and I think that this article is so important because we should to protect bring more rules that protect the child, that the child don't be forced to work, because some people argue that the some people, and I think that the adult people argue that the child should study first that works. Uh, but here I'm referring to the all the childs around the world should to study first to be a big professional, and eradicate this gap that between rich and poor people and society.
Okay, that was also very good. We use three three expressions here. My point of view, I have to mind, and I think. Okay, very good, John. Did an excellent job, and your conclusion was very well done. Okay, education can break that barrier, yes, between the rich and the poor. Excellent about that conclusion. One
I
thing,
I have a question. It's not
yes.
clear to me that part when I can use recon.
Oh,
I don't understand. I don't understand that.
don't worry, me neither. You don't
Ah,
have to you don't have to use all of them, okay? Use the
ah,
ones that you feel comfortable with. I am very honest with you, okay? I am a native speaker. I'm a native speaker, but I don't use the word reckon at all. I have never used it, and I have never heard about it before. So that's
ah,
why I didn't, yeah, I didn't how can I say, I didn't specify on it, okay? Because it's not very important for me. There's many other words that I recognize better. Okay,
okay.
one more thing, John. One more thing. You are continuing with the same mistake with children. I corrected you at the beginning in the chat. I said, John, remember, child is used in singular and children is used for plural. Okay?
Okay,
We do not say childs. No, that's a
child.
mistake. All right. Okay. So as we finish this activity, this part, now what we're going to do is a debate. Okay. And the topic is going to be death penalty, which is it's a topic that I have for a web conference these days, but it's a polemical topic. So, John, do you agree or disagree with the death penalty? You have to take a side first before, yes or no, just that.
Teacher,
Yes.
excuse me the question. What
Mm-hmm.
does death penalty mean?
Okay, yes, sure. Death penalty is the maximum penalty that is applied, but not here in Colombia, no? That
Ah,
exists in the United States, maybe with the electric chair. Um, there's a shot for that. I don't know. There's many ways, but death penalty is pena de.
okay, thank you.
Mhm. So, John, do you agree or disagree with the death penalty?
Teacher, in my opinion, I think that I agree with that decision because there are some delitos, how to
Some
say delitos?
crime,
Some
you can say crime.
some crimes that are are terrible. For
And
example,
John,
when uh,
wait a second. I'm going to pause you because we need to do a debate, okay? So John is going to be um, in favor, yes, of the death penalty. Giovanna, you are going to be against, okay? Against the death penalty.
oh,
It's just for the activity. So you two, Giovanna and John, You two, you have to debate and you have to give your opinions. Why? Okay? Yes?
Okay, okay,
All right. So you can start now, John.
okay. Joanna, I agree with the death penalty because there are some crimes that are terrible for the society. For example, when the people abuse of children, in sexual abuse or war abuse, and many others. One, what do you think, Joanna?
If you ask me, if you ask me, I can tell that I do not agree with that because life is the best gift for a human being, and this is not a reason to finish life. I think that there are many ways to correct the mistake from people, and I don't know. I do not believe that it's important to get that penalty to for someone to finish issue like that. I understand that there are some causes that law define to for death penalty for someone, but I don't I don't agree with that.
Yes, Joanna, but while you are in disagree with me, you can see that the justice isn't work perfectly because sometimes they let be free to the criminals without any penalty.
Mhm. At this point, I'm preferring to create new laws to avoid that situation. No, I think that maybe that people can do it some different kind of activities or yes activities to pay their years in prison, no, but if the law no correction that the situation can be the same, yes, but I think that is not the problem for people who is in prison, but I think that is the problem for the government as well.
Yes, but I am convinced that because you know that the government always are creating laws but for the poor people. Uh, I think that the prisoners should be forced to work hard, to hard works, to be inside to the social again.
Hmm. Yes, I
Okay.
would. Ah, okay.
No, I'm going to pause. I don't want you to stop yet because there's a lot of things to, but I'm going to pause one moment. I love the way that you're using the expressions. Remember that while you are speaking, I am paying a lot of attention, okay, to the use of the expressions. Remember, try not to use so much I think. Let's change that for another one. Let's look for another one, okay? All right, continue, Giovanna.
Okay, I don't remember what I say. um, I would argue that because in some countries, prisoners do different activities to repair their mistake, and year by year they are getting a better person. Yes, in some cases they can study or they can learn a new dati at homes, or maybe I don't know how to say that because I don't remember the word, but doing different activities with hands, and or maybe learn languages, or maybe they can they get the degree. And as far as I'm concerned, I think that all people in the world have to share an opportunity to move on. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
yes, but for continue this debate, to be honest with you, I totally disagree with you because I consider that there is some effect that that need the death penalty.
okay.
Okay, let's stop here. I think that we have said enough about the death penalty. And congratulations, both of you, because what I heard is that you were using very well, yes, the expressions of opinion. And we have a new student. Walton just entered the class and he's catching up. He's catching up with everything that we have been seeing to the moment. I don't know if Walton wants to give his opinion on the topic that we're talking about, on death penalty. Walton,
Hello.
hello. Yes,
Hello.
I want to know if you feel maybe ready to give your opinion about this topic.
I haven't read the document that you sent. So
Okay. All right, it's okay. Just I sent Walton in the chat a summary of what we have been working on, and we're about to finish. We're about to finish like in 5 or 10 minutes. So just to be clear, today what we learned was other ways of expressing opinions. Yes. And according to the B1 level that we saw, yes, we saw a short video that told us what a B1 level student can do. Yes, what are his abilities? And one of them was expressing opinions, right? So that's what we practiced today. All right. John Freddy, before we go, I want to ask John Freddy, what did you learn today and how did you feel with this topic?
I learned different things. For example, the expression and what about the setup. Um, what an student, a B1 student should do. And I felt in this session very well. And I wait to see you in the other time, the next time. Thanks a lot, teacher.
Great. Thank you so much, John. Now, Giovanna, same question to you. Okay, what did you learn and how did you feel with the topic?
I learned about the different ways to express my opinion, and it's interesting for me to use the other expression, because usually I think that, and it's interesting to use the other expression that I want to use in my daily life, because sometimes in the class I can use, but then I forget it. Then the idea of my purpose is to use in my daily life that. And I don't remember the second question.
No, it was similar because it was how did you feel with the topic today?
Yes,
I think
I
you
felt
the answer.
comfortable. Yes, thank you.
Excellent. What something that Joanna just said, and it's very important. She said, "Okay, I am very used to always using I think that," and that's what I wanted with today's lesson. Okay, I want you to be able to have a fluent conversation expressing your opinions without falling into the same monotonous repeating word. Okay, so look at the document that we read. There's so many ways, yes, of expressing expressing our opinion. So we don't have to say the same thing over and over again. So let me know if there's any question before we finish.
Is there another encounter for this to work on this?
Yes, there's one starting at 3 o'clock with me again.
And can I join?
I think so. I mean, yeah, sure. There's no problem for me.
Teacher, a question.
Yes.
For our next encounter, we should schedule again weekly.
Well, I really don't know. I think it's according to the schedules that you guys can program, because I'm not going to always have the same schedules, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah, so it's not only me, there's some other colleagues that have the same topic, so it's okay. I mean, you can join any other class, it's the same thing.
No, but I think I mean the next Saturday. We
Yeah.
are following encounter all the Saturdays, or we need to schedule every week.
Oh, okay, that's a very good question. I think you guys have to schedule every week.
Mm,
But if you, I mean, very sure, I think it's better for you to contact the tutor, okay, and ask her,
okay, okay.
right?
Then in this schedule we can looking for your name and
Yes,
register.
exactly. Yes, of course. You can look up my name. Right now, up to now, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to work next Saturday, same schedule.
Okay,
Okay?
okay.
All right,
Okay,
John.
teacher. Thanks a lot. Blessing.
You're welcome. It was very nice to meet you all. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.